Hey guys, it's Miss Mally. I'm going to read you another book today, and it's called You Can Do It, Sam. This was one of my kiddos' favorites when they were little, and we actually acted out this book. So when I read you the story, I'll tell you what we did after we read the story. It happened one winter morning on Plum Street, and the moon was still up, making moonbeams and shadows on Plum Street. See the little fox? In the little white house, Mrs. Bear and Sam were baking cakes. They stirred with big spoons, swirling and tasting batter. They peeked in the oven at 2 rows of cakes, golden brown cakes, for their friends on Plum Street. So he's helping his mommy bake. And she's got an oven mitt because it's very hot. And you have to be very careful when you're baking in an oven. So he's staying far away from the heat. "Come on, cakes," whispered Sam. "I can't wait. I can't wait. I can't wait." Mrs. Bear and Sam waited for the cakes. "Now can we go, Mama? Now?" said Sam. "Soon," Mrs. Bear said. "Soon, Sam." Oh, he's excited about something. What do you think it is? Is it to eat the cakes? Maybe. They waited and waited. And then at last, Mrs. Bear sniffed the air. With her nose in the air, she said, "I believe our cakes are ready." Oh. Mrs. Bear and Sam counted cakes, and there were 12. They tucked them in bags, and there were 12 red bags. So they're not eating them. What are they doing? So there's him sitting, Sam at the table, and the red bags, and all the cakes. Outside, snow tumbled on houses and sprinkled on the trees. It powdered the yard and Mrs. Bear's truck. Mrs. Bear and Sam climbed up in the truck that was green. So it's snowing. We don't get snow in Florida. But wherever they live, on Plum Street, they're getting some snow. They bumped along in the early light, just the 2 of them on Plum Street, uphill and downhill, up and down, to the very end of Plum Street. "Our friends will love my cakes," Sam told his mama. "Of course," Mrs. Bear said. So they're driving. Where are they going? Where do you think? There's that fox again. Mrs. Bear pulled up close to the first sleepy house. "Here we are. Sam, I'll wait here, and you take the cake." All by myself?" whispered Sam. "Go, go, go." Mrs. Bear put her arm around Sam. "You can do it, Sam." Where's it going? And off he went, all by himself, in the new snow, all by himself, waving a red bag and waving to Mrs. Bear, all by himself, taking cake to his friends. He's sharing the cake. That's so nice. Sam left the red bag at the door. The sign on the bag said, "A tasty surprise." So he's leaving it at his friend's door. Then he ran back to the truck where his mama was waiting. "I did it," said Sam. "Of course," Mrs. Bear said. Aww. He's proud of himself. Mrs. Bear and Sam bumped along, just the two of them, uphill and down, up and down. At each sleepy house, Mrs. Bear stopped the truck. She put her arm around Sam. "Here I go," whispered Sam. "Go, go, go," Mrs. Bear said. And off he went, making tracks in the new snow, waving a red bag and waving to Mrs. Bear, leaving one tasty cake at each sleepy door. All by himself. That's the important part. He's a big boy. He did it all by himself. Until they got home, there were 2 cakes left in 2 red bags. Said Mrs. Bear. "For us?" whispered Sam. "Of course," Mrs. Bear said. Now they get to eat the cakes. Mrs. Bear and Sam held hands on the path to the little white house. And the sun was just sunning up the little white house. "Hello, house," said Sam, and they went inside, kicking snow off their boots. Mrs. Bear poured cocoa in cups, and they wriggled their toes in fat socks. Enjoying their cakes with cocoa, as their bellies filled up, they took turns telling stories. Stories about a bear called Sam, who takes cakes, all by himself, to his friends. And they all love his cakes so much. And that's what happened one winter morning on Plum Street. Let's see the little bird. So that was one of my kiddos, actually both my kiddos' favorite stories. And when they were little, we would bake cakes after the story and we would deliver it to our friend's house. So that was kind of fun and a great memory to have. But this is one of stories I hold dear to my heart, and I hope you enjoyed it. And if you've ever baked anything with your family, tell me about it. I'd love to hear about it. Or maybe you can bake something now and then send me a picture. All right. Well, take care, and I will read to you next time. Bye. And if you're baking, make sure you have an adult to help you. Okay.